A-Kon fell off. Did you like it? No, I didn't. So, that song, if anyone's interested, that song is available on a CD called Metafiction. Got it, did it. And as is a bunch of other good songs, fun songs, but Travis just absolutely loves that video. He just loves it. I wish I could get him in it somehow, or in some videos, but he lives out in LA, and it's just hard to do. So, where do I live? I live in Houston. Because I spend a lot of time in Dallas. You know, doing things like Subasa Chronicle. Oh, now it's back. And we're back. Let's take some questions. Let's talk a little bit. I think maybe the batteries will be another battery. No, please think another battery. Thank you so much. I think so, yeah. Yeah, they are. Here. Yeah. Sweet, thank you. An egg chip. Very funny. Very funny. You know what? A couple of years ago, I got the opportunity to buy a Hummer, an H2, and it was greatly reduced price because I would never pay what they charged for them new. But I thought it would be fun. I always thought they were kind of fun cars, and I bought one, and I never had like a vanity tag before, one of the personalized tags. But I got a tag made. Thank you. Check, 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 check. Give it up for Adam, you guys. So I had a tag made that was F-U-L-M-T-L, Full Metal. And it actually was in the Full Metal Fantasy video that I made, the movie that I made. But then about a year ago, I just kind of, you know, I kind of felt like God was saying, you know, you don't need to be driving that big showy car. I thought, you know, it's too showy, you know what I mean? It's too like, hey, look at me. That's not why I bought it. That was not my intention. I just thought it would be fun to drive. But with certain cars, as you guys know as well as I do, with certain cars, there are certain perceptions that come along. And I didn't like the perception that came along with that car. So I got rid of it. So it's gone now. Yes. And I drive a tank. I petitioned the U.S. military for a tank. Oh, I kept the license plate. No, you can't leave that one up. But it's kind of funny when I go to ADV, you know, because now remember, Funimation made Full Metal, and most of my work is ADV. I mean, that's kind of my family. That's where I started. So when I'm working at ADV, you know, I get these kind of Full Metal. Just expecting to come out and find my license plate like completely vandalized.
Did you meet any other character in Bleach? What would you be?
I wanted to be Ichigo so bad. I wanted to be Ichigo. I dyed my hair for that one. But the problem is, as you probably know, Bleach is done in LA. And I live in Houston, and the bottom line truth is that the studios in LA are kind of afraid to trust a major role like that to somebody that's not right there in their city when they need you. Because what invariably happens, especially with companies that are very, very protective of certain titles like Bleach, as you can imagine, Viz is like, this has to be perfect. This has to be perfect! So, you know, they decide a week after everyone's recorded that they want to say Ikaku instead of Ikaku. everyone's got to come back in that said his name and record one word. Well, now what if I live in Houston? You see the problem. So they were really afraid to cast me. In fact, that was the story of Naruto too. You guys, some of you know this story, and I'll just throw it out real quick. Both the directors of Naruto really wanted me for a particular role. I was their first choice. Orochimaru. Yes, that would have been a lot of fun. But Viz knew that I didn't live in town, and they were just afraid to take that chance. So, to be honest with you, Ikaku is a huge, what do you say? It's a huge, no, it's a huge milestone because they finally entrusted me with. Granted, he's not a big lead character, but he does come back. He does recur and recur and recur. He comes back. In fact, I was just out there last week doing 6 lines. Okay. No, but you understand. I went to LA to record 6 lines. I was done in like 9 minutes. So it's like I was like, you have anything else you want me to do? Anything? Can I play guy behind bush? Can I play soldier that gets soldier A? Can I get question? Yes. Oh my goodness, I don't remember any lines from Tactics. Oh, Mo-chan, I was so worried about you. Don't ever run away again, Mo-chan. In the back. Can you have a hug? This is killing.
Went outside.
I passed you. Hi. Hello, is this thing working? Hello? Seems good to me. I don't know, maybe it just doesn't like you, Vic. Cha-cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha-cha. It's the... Oh. It's the power that's easy through my hand.
You know, the sad thing is I don't even need it, but I want it because I don't want to yell the whole time.
You think it's maybe here? Maybe it's in his tail. All right, question. Yes?
Do you think there's a chance that you will do the character of Oden, Castle Puzzle?
Well, there's no question that Ouran is going to be licensed because it's a big show and it's an A title, as we say. I don't know who's going to license it yet. If one of the studios that I work with licenses it, then I'm hoping that I'll get. I'm hoping I get to play it. I'd really like to play Tamaki.